Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm going to demonstrate some cool art for you here. I never finished it. I decided I'm going to dot it up with a small brush stroke and do a different style on top of it. This is something you can do if you like the style. We're going to use small dots with this is a round brush. This is too big. I got a smaller round brush. Thought I had a smaller round brush. Good. Fell out. Oh, here it is. Yep. Alright, we'll use this one. Plus I even got a smaller one, maybe for down here. Uh, oh, I'm going to have to take my mic out and put the charger in. There's only 5% left on my eye here. You'll still be able to hear me. It just won't be as loud. Good morning, everyone. I'll have to put the chat on my phone because the chat room's not working on my iPad for some reason. I'll get it going on my phone here. How's it going? Good morning. I'm live in Seattle. I've been working on this cool style, where you dot your colors in there and the whole thing. And it comes out looking pretty good. I think they'll sell. Yeah, I got 2 weeks to get a bunch of paintings ready for an art show I have. It comes looking pretty good. So that's why I'm doing this. Hello, good morning. Alright, I'm in the chat room if you want to talk. I'll put it right here so I can see you guys. Check this out. Alright, so this painting I never finished, but I'm going to change the style. I'll start with the tree and show you what I mean. So I want to make the tree a red pinkish color, okay? So I'm going to start with a light color for the highlights. Like a pink color. So this is what we're going to do. This is really fun. If you got to find one of your paintings that you've had for a while that's not selling and give this a try. I did a whole painting like this one of mine yesterday and it came out so good. It's pretty amazing. I don't remember the artist that used to do this, but what's cool about it, because I'm doing these small little brush strokes. The whole painting is going to be with brush strokes, and it looks pretty amazing. So I got red for the dark, the shady areas, but I'm going to add a little black to it to get like a maroon color for these shady areas down here. I'm not sure if red is the right choice for this tree, but we'll give it a try. Good. I don't know where everybody went. It just said that I had like 18 people in here. Now they're all gone. This is an even lighter pink up here. It's just a round brush. I think I should be using it. But anyway, you're getting the idea of what this paint looks like when it's done. The highlights I'm doing in light. It already looks cool. Hey, I love Big Doing. You subscribe? Thank you. Just for that, huh? Good. I'm glad you like that. I do so much more, but I'm glad you subscribe. Try the smaller round brush. Now, if you do this on one of your old paintings, you could use any kind of brush. A round brush or a filbert brush will work. And then there's, you know, you got to choose your colors, of course. Like, I've done a green tree like this already. So I'm trying a red tree today. And I have different colors of red. I should maybe get a brush isn't hard enough. I have let me get another tone of red here. I'm going to try this Utrecht red. It's a little better quality red. It's a little lighter, which I need another tone. There we go. Much brighter. This is a better quality acrylic paint, so that's why it's showing up a little bit. That's a nice red. Maybe I should mix some white in there. Get a pink color with that red. Oh yeah. Much better. Different tones of red there. Uh, okay, I'm going to make a darker red. Put down here. That looks so cool, guys. I'm really digging that. Now to add highlights to that, just use plain white, titanium white, and we'll put a few spots for highlights in here. Not too much white. Just like the light's hitting right in there. Very cool. And you want to have dark color down here in the shadow area. In the shady area. Alright, I'm going to move on to a cloud now. Actually, I'm going to start doing the sky. And then I'll do the clouds last. So I got some blues already mixed up here. I got some dark blue. Which I used, this was indigo blue. Okay, I just added a little white to it to lighten it up a bit. And then I have another blue. To get a different tone there. And we'll try a little light. just so that these dark spots show up. Pretty cool. You'd think it would take a long time to do this, but it doesn't really take that long if you use a bigger like this. Kind of curious how the clouds are going to come out. Here, do I have one here to show you? Yeah. Here's one I did yesterday. It came out really cool. Check this. That was a normal painting, and I just dotted it up yesterday. Look how cool that looks. Now that's something I think that'll sell, at the market. This it's pretty unique art, so I think the people are gonna like it. I'm not for certain, but I don't know. I'm gonna try a little down here for some better shading. You gotta clean the brush a little. Alright, let me continue with my blue. I'll do some purple up here. I think the more tones in there, the better. Very nice. think this would take a long time, but it really doesn't take that long. It's only been 20 minutes. I almost have the sky done and the tree. Here's a little lighter blue. Let's try this cloud down here now. Kind of curious how the clouds are going to come out, because I might have to use gray. Or a darker purple underneath. We'll mix a little purple for the clouds and the white. The bottom part of the cloud. I think that'll work for clouds. When it dries, I'll come back and hit the top part of it with a nice bright white. It's looking really nice. I could almost leave the clouds the way they are. Gives it a different effect there. Open your heart now that you love me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for subscribing. Nandor, thank you. Ed, how's it going? I'm really, I wish I could test these paintings out somewhere to see if people are going to like them. I don't mind doing a few of them, but I think they have more of a style. I'm pretty sure somebody would rather have this hanging in their house than something that doesn't have any style. Well, yeah, it's a lot different than what I usually do, for sure. I think I'm going to get rid of that cloud there. Yes, I had to leave and I had to go help someone go get some furniture. I was gone for 3 hours. I forget what it's, that's a long time, 3 hours, just to help someone get furniture. Because it's where we had to pick it up was in another suburb, pretty far away from from where we live. Try different blue. These blues I put, there's some dark colors in them. This is a dark one too. I'm gonna try ultramarine blue. Find it. I think ultramarine blue, even primary blue. That's dark too. Paint is just like a screwdriver. When you want a Phillips screwdriver, all you find is flat. And now when I don't want ultramarine blue, it's every tube I pick up, it's ultramarine blue. Now when I want it, I can't find it. I gotta organize my paint today. Cobalt blue. That's pretty light. Lighter than primary. Yeah, got plenty of ultramarine blue, but I can't find it. This is working. It's a different tone. My back is good, Ed. I haven't really felt it the last day and a half. Yesterday I painted all day pretty much. It didn't get, my arm, shoulder didn't get sore or anything. So I think it's on the I went to the doctor, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, and got a good report on my numbers. Because when he did those numbers, I weighed, he showed me from 3 months ago. He said I was at 239. Now I'm at 212. So my body feels a lot better. With I lost over 20 pounds, I think. So I was supposed to gonna start taking. He wanted me to take cholesterol pills, but since I changed my diet, he said I don't have to take them now. Those things are nasty. I took them and was getting these bad side effects. So I feel sorry for anybody who has to take those. They kind of dehydrate your body, and then your muscles feel like they're going to cramp. But if you change your diet, I'm going to retest my blood in about 2 months. Just cutting out the sugar really helped. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, all this I'm gonna dot everything. This dirt road, this yellow and gold orange. I probably won't be able to do the fence. I might be able to do a little bit on the trunk. You take one of your old paintings, if it's a simple painting like this, a tree, like I wouldn't do it with a landscape. Like this style's not gonna work on this. So it depends, you know, if you have a painting that you'd like to give this a try. I think it's really fun. It turns out really nice. I did one yesterday. It came out awesome. And what I'm going to do, I'll put the shadow of this trunk coming this way to make it look really cool. I don't think I need all these clouds here, so I'm going to just make this all sky down here. And the way I'm thinking, I dot some blue in here, and then you just want to keep them a little setted, and then you put a different tone in there. So you get different tones of blue, dark and lighter. Put some purple dots in there. And this is a round brush. Brush a nice round circle in there. You can also use a filbert brush, which tends to work. So I'll probably keep maybe this cloud here, get rid of that one too. It's cold in Seattle today. For some reason, we're getting like a blast. I just got a text from Lisa. She was supposed to be gone all the way up till Friday, and they're coming back today. Her and Dan went on a camping trip, and they're coming back because there was something wrong with the camper. So that means we might do a live. Because I know she's gonna be itching to play music. Alright, that'll be a cloud there. Wow. This is looking really cool. I'll keep this one as a cloud. I kind of like that one. should be using a smaller. I have a round brush. There's different ways I'm going to try on this road. Instead of dotting it, I'm going to use stripes down in here. So it's a little different than the dots. Let's see if that works. I need some burnt umber. Of course, the color I need I can't find. It never fails. I'm gonna have to dump this out. Gotta move this out of the way for a second. There's the chat room right there. Alright, I found the burnt umber. I don't have to. Now with this burnt umber, I can get probably 3 different tones out of it for the pathway plus white. So I'm going to mix a little yellow ochre with some burnt umber and get like a light brown. And then I'm going to put a little black with my burnt umber to get a dark brown. And then a little white for a light brown. And then regular yellow ochre. Let's try it. I'm going to try and brush it. We'll use a filbert brush. I'll start with some dark stripes in here. And then I got some light brown. It's the same principle, but with stripes now instead of dots. I might be able to put some orange in here, highlights. And I got some yellow ochre. That looks pretty cool. That way the whole painting's not dotted up. Yeah, I kind of like that. I try and keep it, the distance here should be lighter, so I'm going to keep it light back here. Wow. Really dig. What do you think of that? This is really cool. Let's say the light is coming from this way. So I'm going to put the shadow here for the tree. Wow. So I'm thinking if I did this green grass, I could do the stripes up in here. So everything has its own, a different stroke, a brush stroke. I probably use like a finer brush to make them kind of wiggle. But I'm gonna dot all this now. Go back to my I'll start with this might be hard. I might have to do just light colors. check this yellow out. This is not a very expensive yellow. So I think I'm going to do it, add a little orange to both. I put a little orange in this side, so I put a little orange over there as well. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Perfecto. If your yellow doesn't show up, just add a little white to it and see, it'll make it brighter. Because you want it to appear like dots in there. Looks really cool so far. It's been an hour. It's not bad for ripping a painting. I think it turned out for the better. I really do. So the clouds, I think I'm going to get rid of this big cloud in the middle and keep this one and that one. So I'm going to try and cover over this cloud here. I forgot, you could even use green up in here in the sky. A little hint of won't hurt. trying to hurry. I have somewhere to go at 10:30, so, but it should only take 20 to there. It's just right down the street from where I live. Got their dryer just making noise. I think I'm just gonna lube up the wheel side, the where the drum is. Love is such a number. Put a little green tint in this one here. In your heart. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if when they get home later on today, if she wants me to come over. Where's my light purple? There we go. All right. Like a puzzle, huh? Oh, you know what? Yeah, these would make good puzzles because it wouldn't be that easy to match all these colors up. It'd be kind of hard. If I made the sky all similar, it'd be a hard puzzle. The only thing that would be easy is this red tree. Even the dirt road would be hard. I think it would need a few more items. Maybe a bush or something. It's a good idea. Maybe if I do get one that I could design one for a puzzle and try and send it to a puzzle company and see if they'll bite on it. You got these, I'd say, maybe 10 different things for them to choose from. I could do a series of that artist. Alright, we'll keep that cloud, and I'll keep that cloud up there, and I'll finish this up here, and the sky's done. The sky's the limit. This is really cool. I think it's just about done. I just gotta wait for this to dry to dot that really good. I don't like, this needs a little attention. Really happy with this. Hey Ray, how's it going? Check out the beginning. This was a paint over. I had an original tree here with blue skies and cloud, and I dotted everything. It came out great, and then down on the road I just did color stripes. Yeah, I mean, really turned this painting into a work of art. I suggest if anybody has an acrylic simple painting like a tree like this, with this a try. It really creates a cool style. I'm using a round brush for this one, but the other day I used a filbert brush, seemed to work as well. So next time I do something like this, I'm gonna count the dots that I put on there, because I mean a lot of dots, man. But it only took an hour and 10 minutes to cover that old painting. Went pretty quick. I got a heater off. We had a little cold today in Seattle. It was like chilly outside. I went to go run and get a coffee, and man, it's So I'm going to try and square up my fences here a little bit, and then put some shadows on the bottom. And oh, I want to put on here real quick on this tree. I'll show you how I do it. I'm going to use a dark brown. It's burnt down to yellow ochre. So I'm going to run the shadow of just this tree trunk, maybe at an angle here. Should look pretty cool. Could be darker. I'll put a little black in there. There we go. Nice shadow. It adds a element to it. Very cool. Very nice. You got to put all these little details here. Well, I think it's done, guys. I really had fun doing this one. Hey, thank you, Ray. Gotta ding up the top of that one cloud. Maybe I should make it the white rare. So these show up. I think it's because the light's hitting right there. All right, very cool. So this one guy I was supposed to meet at 1:30. They just texted me and his 12 o'clock canceled. So I might be able to go meet with him earlier, which I probably will do because that way I can get back, and I got a lot of organizing to do. I got to organize a lot of my paintings. I only got 2 weeks left to get everything together. It never fails when I think I'm done. Uh, there's always something else to do. There's something else. I like that. little things in life. The simple things. All right, let me sign it, and I'll sign it in white, liquid white. Is there any white in there? I think so. There we go. Done deal, guys. Thanks for watching. I think I got a couple subscribers on, which is awesome. Yeah, if you like this style, go back and watch how I did from the beginning, because all I did was paint over an old painting. Not an old one that wasn't finished. I don't know if I like the red, white, and blue look up there. I just noticed that it kind of looks like 4th of July colors up there. It is what it is. Your eyes really taking over in here. I do like how the red tree stands out though. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta go fix this guy's dryer. Go meet a guy. They'll probably be gone. I'll be back around 1. 3 hours. Thanks for watching.